So a lot of people have spoken about how they've tried to get clients and they struggle, and the normal routines are cold calling, cold emailing, word of mouth, incentives for referrals, just going around knocking on doors, dropping off leaflets, advertising. And some people are saying, I've done all that, I'm doing all of that, and it's just not working. So here's a strategy I want you to think about. If any of you that are watching right now work with any particular niches, can you please stick it in the comments? Let's just pop these on screen just so you can see the comments flying in there. So any other areas that you tend to focus on quite a bit and you do enjoy building websites for, and you've got some experience in it and you kind of know the market pretty well or what people are going to work with. Let's just focus on Japan travel industry. Are you aware of other people or businesses that work in the Japan travel industry that do not have a website, or they have an old website, an outdated website? So are you aware of other businesses out there that don't have a website, or maybe they're just relying on like social media at the moment, so they've never got a website, or they've got an outdated website? Same question to Old Fat Trucker, dog breeders and non-profits. Do you know of any businesses out there that have an old website or an outdated website or no website? So Blizzard says all the local suppliers in Japan, they are very outdated and hard to find for travel operation companies like mine. Okay, so there's lots of local suppliers and they could be supplying all sorts of stuff. Beds, could be pillows, could be water bottles, could be all sorts of things, right, in Japan. So people are struggling. So here's what you need to do for the Japan travel industry. There's going to be different categories for like accommodation, food, tourist guide, clubs, stuff like that. This is what you do. And I want you to apply this, what I'm saying, to any other industry or area that you work in. Tea ceremony, glass blowing, kimonos. What you need to do is create, really simply, and when I say create, just create them on your website as another page or something, right? Or even on a subdomain. Doing it on a subdomain can actually work better for you, in my opinion. So but let's pretend it's blizzardawesome.com, right? You create a subdomain. The subdomain for that will be tceremony.blizzardawesome.com, right? You create on there a one-page website. Header, footer, hero banner, punchy statements, services, map, location, contact form, and that's it, right? You try not to spend more than, say, 4 or 5 hours on it, okay? For tea ceremony. You do another one for glass blowing, and it could be a copy of what you've just done for tea ceremony, but you might have to tinker with the layout. Make it vibe with glass blowing. Then do one for kimono. Make it fit the kimono vibe, okay? So it could be the same layout, different images, right? Or it could just be, it might be different colors. You got to go with what would fit. Now, where am I going with this? You identify 5 companies for tea ceremony. You then take your one-page website for tea ceremony. You basically change the name of it to be the name of the company. Or you find their logo. Even if it's off a business card or a photo, you just find something, right? Try and make it look decent and stick that as the logo. You then make sure that inside of the, when you say contact details, you put their address, their company name. Do you get me where I'm going with this? Now, the services could be generic. The photos, unless you're able to get a photo of them or their location, it doesn't matter if it's generic as long as it fits the vibe of tea ceremony. But the important bit is in the contact form, or where you say contact us or visit us at this address and you put Google Map in, you pop that company's details and their logo if you can get it, or you just pop a bit of text in as a placeholder for their logo name. Then you send that link for that page to the tea company and you say to them, Hey, I hope you don't mind. I noticed that, you're not got a website or your website was outdated. Or say it in a nicer way. Say, hey, look, I really think you could benefit from an updated website, with improved SEO and marketing and all of that for promotional needs and to help the Japan tourism industry find you. And if you want this website, I can give this to you for $1,000. $500, whatever is the rate you're going to go for, because it's a one-page website. You've already built it, okay? If you want to pursue this, let me know. Now, they could quite easily just kind of go, right, we'll just get someone else to copy that or not. But if they like it, and maybe they've never actually had a website look this damn good, that's a sale. That's a sale for you. But all you're doing is giving them a one-page website, and then they'll give you the correct logo and the correct images. Now, if they say to you, but can we make it go from a one-page website to a 5-page website? I don't want it just on one page with menu anchors. I don't want that. I want a 5-page website. I want to have a gallery. I want to have an appointment booking system. I want a few more other stuff. That's where you go, yep, okay, the standard website is 1,000. The extra stuff, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. You've got your foot in the door because it's dead easy to cold call and cold email a client, a potential person, and go, hey, do you want a website? Hey, your website's looking a bit outdated. Do you want to improve your SEO? Do you want a bit of marketing? Do you want to do you want to make your logo bigger? That's no different to a load of the junky spammy emails they probably get left, right, center. So look at their old website and what did they have? What could you reuse? And don't spend too long on this. That's why I'm saying if you go with the one page, right, you just change the logo and their details, boom, you email it out. Don't just email it and say, if you like it, come back to me. No, let them know in the email. Here's the website. It's not that difficult to set up. We can work with you. If you want extra stuff, we can work with you on that. But the basic, this website, how it looks right now, obviously with your correct logo and images and stuff like that, $1,000, and we can get this set up with you 48 hours once we know we've got your domain name, your URL secured. And this will be submitted to Google. We can make sure we boost up the keywords and stuff like that. And it is really lightweight and easy to manage. You can let them know, I could manage this for you, but I could easily train you up as well on how to manage it. And then you just let them know. You reach out to the companies that you know of or you research that fit that target market that could benefit. And you even have to say to them, even if you think you're not going to benefit, the other companies that are looking for funeral parlors will benefit because they can now go to your website and see what you offer, what do you charge. And if they like it, they'll use you. So actually there's a knock-on effect. Everyone wins. The designer wins, the company wins, and their clients win as well. Because I think a lot of businesses, they're a little bit short-minded and sighted as well. They often say, I don't need a website. I'm quite okay on social media. Yeah, I just use social media. But what if your clients come to you and they want to find out a bit more about you? All they've got is your TikTok videos or your Twitters. So many companies, right, they don't have a proper website and they got a Facebook page. And you go to it and they haven't done a Facebook post for like 5 years, 4 years. And then you sit there thinking, are they still open? You know they're still open, but you think, why have they not updated? They haven't got, or the menu picture isn't very clear. Or you don't know much about their opening hours and stuff, and they, it feels outdated. You lose trust in it, but you got a website that hopefully is updated with the right information and maybe a contact form. Do you know how many times I have maybe found a company, gone to their Facebook page, and I've then DM'd them or I've sent a message and I get no reply. And I sort of then go, well, are they still running? So there's the knock-on effect, the benefits for that business and for their clients and anyone else that wants to work in that area. So when it comes to clients, you're struggling, you're not, you're sending out your cold emails, try that approach I just gave you right now, which is create your template on a subdomain, email it out, Let them know that they can get back in touch with you and this is what the cost would be. Swap out the images, the text, the logo, maybe refine some of the services, stuff like that, rather than you need a website, you're missing out. I hope you enjoyed today's live chat and how I gave you another way of looking at how to get clients. I'm Imran from Web Squadron. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you soon. Take care.